A nice big deep breath in through the nose now. Notice yourself sinking down into the chair even more and double the relaxation now. Heavier and heavier, letting every muscle hang at will as we begin to push the feeling of relaxation into the chest. As it moves into the chest right now, we'll draw in one more nice big deep breath in and we'll notice ourselves 10 times heavier down, all the way in and double the relaxation now, making your awareness all the way down the body now. Heavy and loose, just like that, nothing will bother you whatsoever, all the way down, loose, limp, moving your awareness right now, all the way down past the waist, moving it into the legs, all the way down, down it goes as it moves past your knees into the calves, doubling the relaxation down as it moves all the way down past your ankles, into the feet. Allow yourself to sink heavier and heavier down as you feel it entering into the tip of each toe, and down we go. Nothing will bother you whatsoever as you maintain focus upon the sound of my voice and the feeling of relaxation that brings you 10 times heavier down now. I'd like for you right now just to filter out all of the sounds that you hear, and we'll use them to increase our relaxation even more. To maintain focus upon the sound of my voice and the feeling of relaxation now. I'd like for you to imagine yourself standing at the top of a beautiful wooden staircase. See it now as we're standing at the top of a staircase and we're gazing down at the bottom. We notice a beautiful room with a comfortable bed. We're going to move down that staircase right now. In just a moment, when we move down that staircase, we're going to double the relaxation with each and every step that we go down, allowing every muscle to hang very loose, very relaxed now. Here we go. Draw a nice big deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, we move down 10 times heavier to step number 9, doubling the relaxation. Step number 8, double that relaxation again, loose, limp, very relaxed, heavier and heavier and heavier, sinking deeper and heavier down. Nothing will bother you whatsoever, all the way down. Nothing will bother you whatsoever as we move down all the way, totally relaxed now. Focusing, concentrating now as we move down. Step number 8, and down we go 7, loose and limp like a rag doll, letting go. Step number 6, and double that relaxation again. Heavier and heavier with every breath that you take and every word that I say. Focusing, concentrating, and now notice yourself sinking even deeper and heavier down as we completely let ourselves go. Step number 5, and down we go to 4. Heavier and heavier with every word that I say as you maintain focus upon the sound of my voice and the feeling of relaxation. Doubling it once again as we move step number 3, and down we go, heavy and loose, and let go now. We're going to continue to move down that staircase to that beautiful room right now, completely letting ourselves go, more and more relaxed. Here we go now, all the way down, letting every muscle hang at will as we move step number 2, and down we go, heavy and loose. Listen very carefully. In a moment, I'm going to bring you to step number 1, and when I do, this will be where you allow every muscle to collapse and hang very loose, very relaxed, very limp. Listen very carefully now. Remember, the deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you will become, and the more relaxed you will become, the deeper you will breathe. Nice and heavy. Draw a nice big deep breath in through the nose, filling up the lungs now. As you exhale, double the relaxation now. Step number 1, and down we go, heavy, and let go. Listen very, very carefully. In a moment, I'll come along to a few of you, and I'm going to lift your hands. If I lift your hand, it will not bother you. However, when I drop your hand down to your side, every muscle in that body will collapse and you'll fall 10 times heavier down. I'm going to lift a few hands right now. As I lift this hand for you, allow every muscle just to hang loose, limp, very relaxed, and down we go, heavy. So I lift this arm for you, double that relaxation now, and down we go, just like that. I'm going to lift this arm for you as I let go, 10 times heavier down, loose and limp, all the way down, doubling the relaxation now. And down we go, heavy, letting every muscle hang and fall, and double that relaxation now. So lift this arm for you, you'll feel that surge of energy bringing you 10 times heavier down, all the way, and down we go, heavy. Just like that, nothing will bother you whatsoever. You'll feel a surge of energy bringing you heavier down, heavy and loose, all the way down. Nothing will bother you as you double that relaxation now, loose and limp, and down we go, all the way down, double that relaxation as I lift this arm for you, and down we go, all the way down. Listen very carefully as you continue to filter out all the sounds that you hear. You'll focus, concentrate, bring your attention more and more to the sound of my voice and the peaceful feeling of relaxation that relaxes you down even more. I'd like for you right now to imagine yourself standing in front of an elevator. See it now. Visualize the doors of the elevator are opening. In just a moment, we're going to find ourselves walking inside. Draw a nice big deep breath in now through the nose, and as you exhale, we're moving inside of the elevator now. And as we do, we turn around and then notice that the doors of the elevator are closing. In just a moment, you'll feel the elevator bringing you down heavier and heavier. With every floor that we go down, you'll allow yourself to sink deeper and heavier down into the chair, doubling that relaxation more and more with each breath that you take. Now, here we go now as you begin to move down that elevator. Draw another nice big deep breath in, filling up our lungs now, completely letting go up floor number 9 and double the relaxation, heavier and heavier, sinking deeper and heavier down as nothing bothers you whatsoever as we let go. Floor number 8 and double the relaxation again, loose and limp, just like a rag doll, just like a dish rag all the way down. Floor number 7 and down we go. Floor number 6, heavier and heavier, sinking even deeper down, more and more relaxed. Maintaining focus now as we let go now, all the way down. Floor number 5 and double the relaxation, heavier and loose, more and more relaxed. I'd like for you right now to allow those muscles to completely let go and allow that body to take you where it wants as you relax so heavy, feeling so good to completely let every muscle fall loose and limp just like a rag doll. Remembering the deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you will become, and the more relaxed you will become, the deeper you will breathe. Notice it once again as we draw on a nice big deep breath in now, doubling the relaxation as we completely let go. Floor number 5 and 4. Down we go, heavy, loose and limp, very relaxed. Floor number 3 and double the relaxation again. Much more rapidly with the final few floors that we go down. This is where you'll now allow every muscle to fall so relaxed and so heavy, allowing every muscle to collapse all the way down. Floor number 3 and down we go to floor number 2 and let's go. In a moment, I'll bring you down to floor number 1. The next time that I say floor number 1, it'll be like a light going out. Every muscle will fall 10 times heavier, more and more relaxed. All the way down, draw a nice big deep breath in, filling up our lungs completely all the way. And as you exhale, we move down floor number 1 and double that relaxation now. Nothing will bother you whatsoever. In a moment, I'm going to come along. I'm going to lift a few hands. If I lift your hand, once again, it will not bother you. But when I drop your hand down to your side, it'll be like a light going out. Every muscle will fall 10 times heavier. Notice yourself completely letting go right now as I lift this hand and double the relaxation now. All the way down and down we go heavy. As I lift this arm for you and down we go. Loose and limp and double the relaxation now. 10 times heavier down. Loose and limp. Nothing will bother you whatsoever. As I lift this arm for you, you'll feel that surge of energy bringing you heavier and heavier down. Down deeper and heavier. Loose and limp and double that relaxation now. And down we go heavy and loose. As I lift a few more arms right here, double that relaxation. I'm going to lift this arm for you. You'll feel that surge of energy right here and double the relaxation now. And down we go, stuck right there. All the way down and 10 times heavier down, doubling the relaxation even more. Listen carefully right now. From this moment on, you'll filter out all the sounds that you hear and you'll use them to increase the relaxation. Also, at any time, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, if I come to you, if I touch you, if I say sleep, it'll be like a light going out. If I touch you, or if I say sleep, every muscle in that body will collapse. You'll fall just as heavy as you are right now, heavier and more relaxed. Listen very carefully. The eyes will remain closed from this moment on. You'll maintain focus upon the sound of my voice. We'll only be up here about 1 more minute to a minute and a half, letting go, feeling good, and having a wonderful time as we allow our imagination just to completely take over and have such a wonderful time. Listen very, very carefully now. From this moment on, the eyes will remain closed until I say otherwise. Your eyes will remain closed, but you'll respond to all the suggestions given, and the more that you respond, the better you will feel today, and the better you feel, the more you will respond. Listen very, very carefully. In a moment, I'm going to count to 3. When I count to 3, you'll immediately place one of your arms straight out in front of you when I count to 3. When I count to 3, your eyes remain closed, but you'll immediately place one of your arms straight out in front of you on the count of 3. On the count of 3, when I count to 3, that arm will come straight out in front of you on 3. Remembering, if I touch you and say sleep, it'll be lights out. Here we go. As the arm comes straight up out in front of you on 3. Here it comes now. 1, 2, and 3. As the arm comes up now. And the arm will come up now. I'll come along and touch a few of those arms right now. And you'll sleep down heavier and sleep. Down we go. Sleep, 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 sleep. Now sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Listen carefully one more time. Once again, I'm going to count to 3. This time that arm will shoot straight up out in front of you even quicker. Even quicker this time the arm will come straight out in front of you on 3 with eyes closed. Get ready to shoot that arm straight out in front of you on 3. 1, 2, 3. As the arm comes up now. Arm comes up now. I'm going to come along and touch those arms. As I touch your arm, you'll fall 10 times heavier down. Sleeping down even heavier. Sleep, 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 sleep. Last time, one more time. This will be the last time. When I count to 3, that arm will come straight out in front of you again. However, this time, that arm will come straight out in front of you, and it will be stiff and rigid like a solid piece of steel is running from your shoulder to your wrist.
you'll not be able to bend that wrist. That arm will be stuck tight like a stiff and rigid solid piece of steel. That arm will be stiff and rigid, stuck tight on the count of 3. It'll come straight out in front of you as stuck tight and stiff and rigid as it can be. Here it comes now, stiff and rigid arm. 1, 2, and 3, stiff and rigid arm, just like that. In a moment, I'm going to tell you to try to bend that arm. When I tell you to try to bend that arm, you will find it stuck tight, and it will not bend. It will not bend. The more that you try to bend it, the more stiff and rigid it becomes. Get ready on the count of 3 to try to bend that stiff and rigid arm. 1, 2, and 3. It's stuck tight, stiff and rigid. Reach up with the other arm to try to help bend it now. It's even tighter, stuck even tighter, stiff and rigid. I'm going to count to 3, and the next time that I say 3, that arm will collapse down, and you will sleep 10 times heavier down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Down we go. Right now, we're only going to do 1, maybe 2 more, and then we'll get them woke up. Listen very, very carefully now. I'd like for you right now, in a moment, when I count to 3, you're going to open the imagination only and visualize yourself on a bus, taking a bus ride through the desert. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, as we're riding down through the desert on a bus. It's very hot, it's about 90 degrees. The air conditioner's broken. Just begin to try to cool yourself off, fan yourself. It's 93 degrees and getting hotter. It's 95 and rising. 97, it becomes very, very uncomfortable. At 100 degrees, you're going to begin to fan yourself with both hands like crazy, trying to cool off. It's so hot, the air conditioner's broken. It's 98, 99 degrees, and yes, right now, it has just hit 100 degrees. Very hot, very hot. Fanning yourself, trying to cool off, trying to cool off, trying to cool off. Faster, faster. Fan your neighbor, help your neighbor, help your neighbor. There you go. Yeah, that's good, that's perfect. All right, it's 115 degrees. Oh, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have just entered the bus. Somebody open the window. Mosquitoes on your arms, all over your hands, on your shoulders. There they are. One big one on your forehead, and get it. Perfect, there it is. All right, cooling down. Draw a nice big deep breath in now through the nose. Loose lips, very relaxed now. And sleep. Down we go. Sleep. Double the relaxation now. We're going to do one last one. Listen very, very carefully. In a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to count to 3 with eyes closed. One more time, when I count to 3, you're going to notice yourself being in a race.